As tension rises in the family, the characters find themselves at a crossroads, each facing their own emotional turmoil and difficult decisions. Following the explosive confrontation where Yun Seong demands a divorce from Na Young, the atmosphere in the house is tense and fraught with unease. Na Young, still in shock from Yun Seong's harsh words, decides to move out temporarily, seeking refuge at her friend's house. She's torn between her pride and the deep love she once had for Yun Seong. Meanwhile, Yun Seong, despite his anger, feels a pang of guilt seeing Na Young leave. He wonders if he has made the right decision or if he's letting his pride get in the way of his true feelings. Back at the family home, Soo-ji, real name Soo Kyung, and Woo-ri, real name Yun Woo, are preparing for their wedding. However, they cannot ignore the brewing storm within their family. Soo-ji, being the eldest sister, tries to mediate between Na Young and Yun Seong. She approaches Na Young with empathy, hoping to bring some clarity to her sister's muddled thoughts. However, Na Young remains stubborn, unwilling to forgive the perceived betrayal of having to live under the same roof as Soo-ji and Woo-ri. Meanwhile, Jin Tae, the patriarch, struggles to maintain peace. His health begins to decline under the stress, and he finds himself reminiscing about the early days of his marriage, when things were simpler. And love seemed enough to solve any problem. He secretly wishes to see his family united before anything happens to him. With this newfound perspective, Jin Tae decides to have a heart-to-heart with each family member, hoping to plant seeds of reconciliation. As the wedding preparations progress, Soo-ji and Woo-ri face their own set of challenges. A rumor starts circulating about Woo-ri's past, questioning his loyalty and intentions towards Soo-ji. Soo-ji, a strong-willed woman, decides to confront Woo-ri directly. The confrontation is intense, with both revealing secrets they had kept from each other. This moment of truth, however, strengthens their bond, as they realize their love can withstand any challenge, as long as they are honest with each other. On the day of the wedding, tensions are high. Na Young arrives, still visibly upset, but she's there to support her sister. Yun Seong, standing in the crowd, watches her intently, his heart torn between his pride and his lingering feelings for her. During the wedding vows, a sudden storm breaks out, causing a power outage in the venue. In the ensuing chaos, Na Young faints due to stress and emotional exhaustion. Yun Seong rushes to her side, his protective instincts kicking in. As Na Young regains consciousness, she finds herself in Yun Seong's arms. For a moment, everything else fades away, and they are just two people who once loved each other deeply. In that brief moment, they both realize that perhaps the divorce was a mistake. They decide to give their marriage one last chance, starting with an honest conversation, free of pride and resentment. Meanwhile, Soo-ji and Woo-ri manage to say their vows in the dim candlelight, surrounded by family and friends. The wedding, despite its chaotic start, becomes a beautiful symbol of love conquering all odds. In the final scene, the family gathers for a meal, a symbolic fresh start for everyone. Jin Tae looks around the table, a faint smile on his lips, knowing he has done everything he could to see his family find peace. The camera pans out, capturing the family in a moment of unity, as the storm outside begins to clear, suggesting a brighter future ahead.